what I would say our family legacy is, or one of the things of our family legacy is family first.
My name's Tony Hague. I work for Toledo Fire Rescue Division. Grew up in the 1500 block of Buckingham, and many people have asked me what led me to becoming a Toledo firefighter, and that was strictly by way of survival. Because at the time, the company I worked for, Thermometer Door Company, was moving, relocating. I was not in their plans to relocate, so I had to find other employment. So once I got hired, working the 24/48 schedule, that meant for the first time ever in my wife and our marriage that she would be at home for at least 24 hours by herself. So that was an adjustment. It also meant that the boys wouldn't see Dad. In some cases, at the engine house that was close to the house where we lived, they would come over and eat what we call break bread together.
Okay, my name is Anthony Richardson. I am currently the pastor of Spring Street Baptist Church. I pretty much was, as you could say, raised in the church. My mother and grandmother were very active in the church, so I started having a greater desire to learn more about the Lord, to serve, to live for the Lord more so. So with that was given opportunities of teaching, and got my Christian experience and theology certificates as a minister of music, playing the organ or piano for the church. And my calling came, and it's like the Lord just spoke to me and just hemmed me up. I couldn't play a note. I'm just bawling and crying, and from there, that's where it all really got very serious and real with my calling.
Erin was doing so well in school, and I said, man, you know how it is as a parent. You look at what you're doing as a career, you say, well, your children can do better, and you aspire that. And it wasn't until his graduation that a real close friend of mine, who was also my battalion chief at the time, Chief Mike Wooliver, was at his graduation. And he came up to me at the end of graduation, and we're talking. Did you know he's interested in the fire service? And I said, oh, we never even talked about it. And his point to me was, if you push him in a direction that you want him to go, and years down the road, he is not satisfied with that or comfortable with that, and he don't like it, he may hold that against you the rest of his life.
I'm Erin Hague. I've worked for Toledo Fire and Rescue Department 12 years now, paramedic, captain, a couple other specialties. Currently I'm the captain of Fire Station House number 4 and on platoon B, or B shift. I have no idea how it started, but I joke with people and say, I was probably born with an axe and a helmet. I just always wanted to be a firefighter. 2 months before I was going to graduate from high school at Rogers in 2002, I called one of the chiefs of the fire department. He's actually, I believe, the head chief of the fire department at the time, Mike Wooliver, and said, hey, chief, I'm about to graduate. I want to be in firefighters. What's going on? What do I do? And he's like, well, we're not hiring right now, so you're just going to have to wait. I said, but I'm Tony's kid. I mean, you know me. We're good. So what do you mean you're not hiring right now? And he said, well, that's not how it works, so you're just going to have to wait. But when we do hire, you better be a paramedic. And that was actually a blessing in disguise. Even though I didn't get to do what my heart was set on doing right away, I learned so much from being in those different environments that by the time I got to Toledo Fire, I was a very well-rounded paramedic.
When the test came, I didn't know that the youngest son, Andrew, was interested. And so those two collaborated and all that good stuff. And they went and took the exam together back in 2010.
Hi, I'm Andrew Hague, Toledo firefighter, been on for 11 years. Graduated from Rogers High School in 2006. We took our fire exam in 2008. So I was still pretty early in the college, still legitimately trying to get a feel for everything, get a footing for everything, and just trying to figure out my own path. And he signed me up, and yeah, I won't look back. I love it ever since.
The way I define our success, my wife and my success as far as the boys are concerned, are their children, our grandchildren. Then when you have their wives that are doing extremely well. We made some right choices along the way, and it worked out. It worked out.